Passover is considered one of the three most important holidays in the Jewish calendar. There are extra steps to be prepared for Passover that we don't have with any other Jewish holiday, and that's why we consulted with our experts ahead of time, so this Passover will be an extra kosher one.
The holiday is called Passover because the plague of the death of the firstborn was the 10th plague that the Egyptians suffered during the Exodus experience. And the Jews what they did was when they slaughtered the Paschal Lamb, they took from the blood and were commanded to put it on their doorposts to signify, to let the angel of death know to pass over that home.
The ancient Kabbalah says this holiday is the birth of the soul. According to how much spirituality and effort a person put into these 7 days, it determines for the whole year the energy of the soul over the body.
Passover kitchen, the counters were cleared, cleaned, boiling water poured on them, and then we foil everything, so it becomes kind of the NASA space kitchen. Those preparations of searching for the chametz, we have a spiritual aspect to it, meaning chametz or yeast or things that have risen have to do with the ego and our attachments. Meaning, when we're looking for chametz, we're also kind of, it's an emotional turnover.
This night we read the story of our life. This story that we read is the story of the soul, how it can birth and overcome the body and go to freedom. A person must be free. Free person means that he controls his will. It's interesting that this night is called Leil HaSeder. Leil HaSeder means the night of organization. Seder is organized, right? This is the name of the night. Why? It could be called the night of freedom, night of the matzah. No, night of Seder. Why? Because there is a very strict order that we should do the things. We drink 4 cups, not wherever we like, but there are certain places over this night that we drink the cups of wine, and in between we eat like 4 or 5 pieces of matzah in a certain order, and this is the main thing, wine and matzah.
The matzah obviously symbolizing the bread of poverty, also importantly symbolizing the hurry that we left. We had to leave, in a rush. We got basically thrown out of Egypt. We didn't have time for the bread to rise. And so every matzah that's kosher for Passover had a maximum of 18 minutes from when the flour and water meet until the baking's done.
We believe that Eliyahu Navi is the messenger for the redemption. It's according to our tradition, he comes 3 days before Mashiach. 3 days before the redemption, the Geulah, Eliyahu Navi comes with a shofar. And he go over the hills and mountains of Israel and he blow the shofar and he say, so every time we say Eliyahu Navi, we mean, the redemption is close, is soon. So because this night is the night of redemption, that we go out of our own jail, so natural thing is to have Eliyahu Navi come in and say, okay, it's accepted.
There's a prohibition against work on the Passover. Thank God in Israel, every public job, everyone's off work for the whole week of Passover. And basically, we wear all week long, we wear our finest clothes. We wear our Sabbath clothes all week long. Trips, time to spend with the kids. It's really family time, it's downtime, low tech. It's just getting back to basics, during that week.
So now that we know what needs to be done, the only thing left is to start implementing. For JN1, I'm Ron Jacobsohn, wishing you all a very happy Passover from Tel Aviv.